Welcome, welcome, welcome back to Live with Loyalty. Come on in, come on in. Say hi when you come in, you know what I'm saying? Um, eh, eh, Come on in, come on in. So, if you are not following me on Instagram, please follow me at Live W Loyalty. If you're not following me on Facebook, please follow me at Shanna Williams. I would gladly appreciate it. As you come in, say hi, say something, say how your day is going. When you come in through my door, say hi like your grandmama taught you to do. Okay? Okay. So if please come in, like, and leave a comment as I stated, and subscribe if you have not already subscribed. Share this video, share this video, or share this live. I'm sorry, so that you know, because you see our discussion today. Our discussion today is: does others' opinion matter? If so, to what extent? If not, why does it not matter? You know, so I'm gonna give it a few minutes. Once again, as you come in, speak just like your grandmama taught you to do, or your mama or your daddy taught you to do. Comment and subscribe if you have not already. And I do appreciate all the love and people subscribing to me. I am on the road to 2,000, and I am gratefully appreciated for all the love. Thank you once again. I can't thank you enough. This is why I say share, share, share as much as you can. Share. You know, um, I'm trying to grow my platform because I got bigger and better things coming. And in order to do that, I gotta get the subscribers and the views, boo boo. I gotta get the subscribers and the views. So I would gladly appreciate if you know um, you would do that for me. But already I thank God because I've been working hard. So loyalty is a goal. Goals, loyalty is standard. You know, that's the first thing that came with me when I came up with the name Live with Loyalty. I know how far my loyalty goes. So you can trust me. This is my YouTube family. So continue rocking with me, and you'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean. So we're about to get into it. So like I said, this is do you does all other opinion matter to you? Does it matter? Does it matter? Um, I'm saying I think sometimes people opinion matters. I'm not too good to take people opinion. It's got to be an opinion though. It's got to be an opinion because let me tell you exactly what opinion is: a view or judgment formed about something, not necessarily based on facts or knowledge. That's just your view. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very aware of myself, you know? Um, so I'm not so much, I would definitely, I wouldn't mind, opinions, because it's just like it's yours. But at the end of the day, it's all about me and what I think of me. and what I know about me and what those around me that truly, truly care about me knows about me and the opinions they have on over me. Um, that's what I care about. Excuse me, mostly. Like if it's like people on the outside that really on the outside and don't know your inner you, it's strictly an opinion. It's strictly opinion. Like, unless you could be like, one of my loved ones told me that before. So it can be gracious, it could be ignorant, it could be reliable, narrow minded, supportive. You know, when people say these things about you, how do you feel? What do you say? So that is, you know, what we're going to talk about today. So leave in the comments. Do you care about others' opinion of you? Let me know. Or you could care less. Because I asked a couple people, they like, I could care less. But I think it's really important, but to it's just my opinion, to especially when it comes to your loved ones, because you want to be the best you can be. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect, but when you're hearing people out and they're saying, let's say they say you're untrustworthy, and you did something untrustworthy numerous of times. Like, you got to take that in consideration. Like, okay, I'm gonna change that. Don't take it too hard, but take it in consideration. Watch the way you move yourself. This is how you're teaching yourself and to learn how to know you, because not every opinion is an insult. You know what I'm saying? Especially the way a person is saying it, you know. That's why I say a lot of people that don't know you and have an opinion of you, they don't know the whole you. So a lot of times it's like a balance. You have to have a balance of it. And the balance is, we grow and we change. And sometimes it's best to just, you know, don't change on the people, that you love. Some you may have to change on because they just don't get it. And you got some people to call you different types of name because they're not getting what they want out of you. But you had to change for the best for you, because too many people will be getting want what they want out of you. So it's just a balance. People can have their opinion, so you just say, yeah, that's your opinion about me, but you know who you are. And when you know who you are, there's no need to have to explain. You know what I'm saying? And when people come at you aggressive, telling you their opinion about you further needs, I'm not finna sit up here and waste my time and tell you about you then. If I really don't care for you, because you're gonna have to figure that out for yourself. That's something to figure out for yourself. I'm not finna sit and bash you, or what I'm saying. But what I don't mind is when you being that good person telling you that's what you're doing. But if you're not being that good person, that's something that you need to find out yourself. Whether when say you are being judgmental, giving your opinion about somebody, right? I'm one of the people, like, if you ask me, you're gonna have to ask me, or it's not my business because you're not talking to me. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's not, you know, if it's not right, you being judgmental towards somebody else when you have a serious problem. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you're gonna get it up out of me. Other than that, if you're not talking to me, then it wasn't, it wasn't addressed to me, so I'm just not gonna say anything about it. So this is what we're talking about today. And I want you to hear, well, I got some clips of some stories, what people think about that. You know what I'm saying? So here we go.
People love to tell you not to care about what other people think of you, but I do care about other people's opinions of me. Other people's opinions of me are signs of how I may or may not have impacted them. I care about how my actions make people feel. I think that's a sign of empathy, right? So my commitment isn't to discard that side of myself. I love that side of myself. I like that I care. My commitment is to be mindful of caring about what I think of me more. I get the final say on whether or not I'm living inside of my values and whether or not I'm living inside of my integrity based on my own personal experience, which only I really know. So my opinion of me matters the most out of everyone in the room, but I still care about other people's opinions. It's okay to have a healthy balance of both things.
Facts. It is. It is. But you have to be mind strong enough to know that. You got to be mind strong enough to know that you cannot worry. At the end of the day, it's you that has to deal with you. Nobody has to deal with you more than anybody else has to deal with you. If people would just look at it that way. you know it's different, like when say you're working, and somebody say, in my opinion, you should do it like this. And of course you're gonna think about it, because you want to, within yourself, to see, okay, let me get balance here. In myself, I feel like my way is the better way, but is it? Could this person, in their opinion, be right? You know what I'm saying? So just kind of like, look at it. It's a balance. You know, we all could use help sometimes. So, they probably try to make it easier for you, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And I would love for stuff to be made easier for me. So just just keep that balance in between someone's, opinion. Like, who wants people to always have a negative opinion about them? Of course, you don't. You know, but if someone has a negative opinion about you, guess what? Don't always take that, and because some negative opinion, it only kind of like stress you out or bother you because you never heard it before. And by you're not hearing it before, you think, oh, they're mean, or whatever. Sometimes others' opinion will, it'll allow you to think, but please don't stress about it. Don't get bothered in a negative way about it, because they're probably just really actually speaking and trying to get you to see, help you out. Yeah, you may not have asked for it, but sometimes these opinions don't come when you ask for it. You know, People give their opinions each and every day without even asking anyone for it. But I do. I feel much better when people ask me for it, because then they give me the opening to, speak on it. And because they ask me, that means they're valuing my opinion. And because it's happened like that in the store. What do you think? When I go to the grocery store, is, what do you think about this? Have you ever tasted this before? Yes, it is very good. You should try it. They asked me for my opinion. I gave it to them, and they take it. And you know, will I see them again to get their opinion on it? No, maybe, but asked opinions, I love it. Um, but just an opinion of somebody, I take it, but I gotta take it in consideration, and I gotta think about it. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't no use for me to get upset about it, because why? It's just their opinion of me. Of people that don't know me, or probably people that do know me. Which one matters to you the most? Or if it does matter, I'm still gonna carry myself the way it's not. I'm not gonna lose sleep. I'm steady gonna carry myself the way God made me, and do what I see fit. It's right. If it's a balance, but I'm not gonna let it bother me. Sometimes people's opinion lets you know how far you cannot go with a person, you know, because it does tell people a lot of ways of how you think. You know what I'm saying? When you because a lot of people that has these unknown opinions about you don't even look themselves in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Um that's even when it comes to a person, all the good opinions. And they say, you are so motivated, you are so encouraging, you're so supportive. But they don't even know that themselves, that they're the same thing. So what I would do is, you're telling me that, and I'm like, you don't understand how supportive and how encouraging and how motivated you are. Another thing I would love, I would definitely put myself around people like that. Because if you know you're most likely like me, you're very opinionated about yourself. You're opinionated by yourself. So a lot of people may think their opinions matter, and you're probably 9 times out of 10 then thought of it yourself. You already probably said that about yourself. So you are your worst critic. Seriously, you're your worst critic. And I know I can be that way towards myself, you know, but it's okay, because when someone tells me, it's like, okay. You know what I'm saying? I know that. That's what I say in my head, but I'm not finna start a big fuss because that's their opinion of me, even the ones that barely know me. And I mean, with my loved ones, even sometimes they don't even know what be going on in your life, and they have their opinions, and it's just like, okay, you have your opinion, but you really don't know what's going on. And then next thing you know, you just continue on being you. You don't, you know what I'm saying? You you can you can hear them, and there's that balance. You can hear them. You let them know they ain't talking for nothing, basically. But you have to know the whole story. And even if you know the whole story, it's your life. And you don't, people give opinions off the back of themselves and not actually what you're going through. So that right there will make me just like, okay. Like someone, you're like, you're complaining about what you don't have, and you got the other person over here like, I don't even have that. So why are you? Yeah, I mean, you're complaining. In my opinion, I don't think you should complain. I think you should be grateful. But that doesn't make me mad at them, because everybody falls short. And that's that. So I do agree. You should keep a balance in between. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you let them know that you heard them, you know, but that goes back to, everybody' opinion does not matter all the time. You know what I'm saying? And that's even including the people that you love, you know, because if a lot of times, if you really truly knew the story, should nobody have to tell you the whole story. and then you come back with a negative opinion about it. And just because it's you, just tell me this is what I would do, you know, because this is why I would do it. I mean, then you make your choice as a human being, as a person with a heart and a mind, and then you make your choice and your decisions, because sometimes, people be thinking they be talking for no reason. But I want people to know they don't be talking for no reasons, but at the same time, you really have to know me. You wouldn't have some of these negative opinions about me if you knew me. So let's go.
If you seek validation outside of yourself, you are inherently telling yourself that other people's opinion matters more than your own. You need to find the validation within yourself, or you will forever be searching, and you will give away pieces of yourself just to achieve it.
And you don't want to do that. You definitely don't want to give away pieces of yourself. You going around, what do you think I should do about this? What's your opinion about this? You learn, we're coming to this world. There's a lot of things you have to learn on your own. So don't let nobody else validate what you should do or how you should feel. Or, you know, that's a sense of control that you're giving someone. And I've always been a person, even when I mess up, that had a mind of my own, but I learned from it. I learned from it. Like I went to jail before, and maybe when I said I wasn't ever going back, I wasn't. I didn't ever go back because I wasn't supposed to be there in the first place. I wasn't supposed to, you know, at that moment in my life, I was young and following people and needing a lot of stuff, and I let what other people do rub off on me, knowing I was not that type of person. So, in my opinion, I said to myself that I would never go back, and I never been back, and God has protected me ever since, and I thank God for it. You know, um, anybody's opinion of me not being that person anymore, I could care less, because once I have told it to Him, it's over. It's out of my hands. So we're not gonna be this long on this video, but I think it's very important. It's because I even see it here on this internet and in this world today. A lot of people let what other people say get to them. You have to live in your own bubble and not care about what people say. It's just an opinion. And what did I say? An opinion was a view or judgment formed about something not necessarily based on facts or knowledge. Okay? So it's really nothing that you should have to worry about and get so uptight and wrapped up and bullcrap about, because especially if it's negative, you know, that shows what you're doing. You're doing something right. For a person to always come at you so negative, like you don't see no good in me, you're doing something. You're doing something right. And a lot of times, their opinion of you is most likely themselves. Let's say that again. Their negative opinion of you is most likely themselves. So be mindful. There's nothing to argue about. There's nothing to worry about.
The people's opinions that matter the most to you are the things that you're most vulnerable to. And you need to hack that. That is a real important hack. Write down in order whose opinion matters to you. There we go. because I'm watching people completely live their lives based on other people's opinions. From things that kind of make sense, like your parents, to things that make no fucking sense, like a random comment on your fucking post.
I just delete them. I'll just be like, this comment does not go with my post. This comment does not go with my post. Like, not a whole bunch of comments full of laughter, full of joy, full of encouragement. And then here comes this one person or two people coming under your post, commenting, and it doesn't match the others. Like, what is the deal, shorty? Like, what's wrong with you? But I know what I'm finna do, because you do have an opinion and I do have a right, because everyone else is loving it, but not you. You know how they say the devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy? I would not allow that to happen. You will not steal my joy. Okay? So, yeah, it's crazy. People opinions of you are not you. It's them. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have, people good saying good things, positive things about you, sometimes you may even be like, I'm glad to hear that. That makes you want to be a better person, to others, because me, how I will personally do it, I would, even if I would see the bad in someone, I would be like, you're so beautiful. You know, this person wouldn't even seen it coming, because you know why? They're so busy being negative. You teach people how you will want to be treated. Definitely. You teach people how you would want to be treated, and how a good thought process, a good thought process is, and not being so negative all the time. You know, uh, your opinions are definitely not facts, or knowledge of a person. So, and it's for you, and it's, the same way how it is if you're saying things negative about others, you know, you could be talking about yourself, and not the other person. Like, on your job is the main place where all the gossip happens at. When you go out to eat, oh, that waitress is not doing her job, in my opinion. I don't want to tip her. You know what I'm saying? And I get it, but sometimes, in order for people to wake up and do a better job, we're not trying to treat them like children. But you got to understand, when these waitresses, they work, a lot of times they working out tips, and that's the most that they'll get sometimes. Um, and if they're that bad, you should have got up a long time ago and left, in my opinion. Then you wouldn't have no other choice, but because that would have been a bad waitress would have been from the beginning all the way to the end. But did you get your food while waiting for that bad waitress to bring your food? You know, because she's doing the work. But at the same time, you don't want no attitude as a waitress when you're spending your money. But at the same time, I'm telling y'all, sometimes they don't be making as much, and a lot of them don't do hourly pay. And if they do, it's not a lot. And they plan on making tips. So, you know, you could be that motivation despite of how that person is. You could be that motivation. They probably have a bad attitude, because they haven't gotten any tips. Because sometimes it be these people first jobs. Sometimes the people just don't comprehend well on how to do things. But you come in there, in my opinion, you may change their world. And it don't even have to be much. It could be $5 or $10. You leave for them. And it's like, you never know. In my opinion, you probably finally gave a waitress that wasn't good to you. That's how you felt. It was your opinion, some joy, and motivated her to do better or him to do better, to smile. Like, it's almost like you're saying, I'm giving you a tip to smile, to do better. You know, it's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? At first, I didn't want to give you a tip because I felt like you were not doing your job well. But you gotta understand, every human goes through things. Every human goes through things. We can't just judge a person. You're judging her off being a waitress. You're not judging her as a person. And I think that's what people gotta realize. I mean, you have an opinion off of her by being a waitress, and not an opinion of her as a whole person. You don't know when people are having a bad day. That's just my opinion, you guys. And I want to know what you think in the comments, because this stuff gets real. This stuff get real. Because sometimes these opinions of others be having people getting into it. It be having people getting into it, and that's not cool. You got to learn to know that you know who you are. So never let anybody else tell you that. Okay? Never let anybody else tell you that. So if you are not following me on Instagram, please follow me at Live W Loyalty, and on Facebook at Channel Williams. As you coming in or you watching the live, you have to come back and you have to watch it. Then please hit that like button. Go through the whole live and write your comment. Let me know if first say hi, like your grandmama told you when you walked in the door. Comment and let me know what you think about others' opinion. Do you give a shit? I mean, or does it matter to you with certain people? You care about, period, point blank, what people think. Oh, that's crazy. Because I don't care about what everybody thinks. Caring, it goes so deep. But, I hear your opinion. But I know who I am at the end of the day. So, everybody, I want to thank you for watching. And I will be back with more videos each and every day until I get tired. Okay, so thank you for watching your girl Loyalty, and I am out. Peace.